just maybe to sum up the main point that you should avoid when you make a buy and build strategy, and the main point that you should do right when you do a buy and build strategy. And maybe you have the examples of what went wrong, or you generalize, and I know that DBA is doing really well. You maybe have a positive example with the company you're building right now, because I think that's super interesting for company owners right now that think about maybe going in this direction, to see what should they look out for, so to say.
Yeah, it's very hard to bring it down to one point. So give me the chance.
You can make a little bit more, of course. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah. First of all, it is a people game. It stays a people game. You have to figure out if you acquire many companies at one time, like we did. Yeah. If you acquire 5 companies at one time, so the founders, they have to fit to each other. Yeah. So from a personal view, if you have somebody, for example, when we talk about the UG case, we had one founder which was flying a Cessna, the other one was wearing a shirt with the logo of his company. So it was totally different approach. I don't wanna say what approach is better, but anyhow, it was really it was hard to bring those guys together, thinking in the same direction. And so first of all, you should figure out if the people have the same spirit and the same DNA. Yeah, the most important thing, because it's all about people. If you put the wrong people together, it will never work. You can put so much money in the project, so much consultants, it won't work. The second thing is
just to stop you there, and then you can go on with the second one. But I think that's super interesting, because you're not buying small companies. I mean, these are sizable companies, but still, it comes down to the personality of the head of the company, and you should pay attention to the personality so that they fit together. That's, I think, really interesting.
Yeah, because it's a professional service business. What do you have for assets? You don't have really assets. You have some client contracts, but today they are only 1 or 2 years. Yeah, so you have no server, something like that. So it's all about the people, and the people are even in the company is 100 employees strong. They are focused on the guy who is heading the company. Yeah, so. And you have to bring those guys together with the other guys who have been heading their companies and are today part of the existing management. So my recommendation, but it's always hard to handle that in the private equity world, is to do something like a people due diligence. That's much more important from my point of view than a tax or a legal due diligence, where finance is important as well. But in those small companies, the legal risk is maybe it's 1 million in total, but if the guy leaves and the whole revenue of 10 million is away, it's much stronger risk, and the people due diligence is very easy. So it's more as a small assessment. But most of the PE companies say no, we don't do it, because those guys, they will feel like they are assessed, and they don't want to work with us together. But at the end, the whole life is assessment. So
yeah.
And if you do it, if you create something like a development assessment, you can maybe put the founders in the situation that they can learn something about themselves, and even are able to prepare a little bit better. But anyhow, that's the most important point. The second one is you have. I call it always a little bit joking. You have to create a vision which is called "Let's get rich together." Yeah, for sure you pay some price for the company, but the story in something like a buy and build platform approach we did is always about the beginning of a journey, not of the end of journey. So, and the beginning of a journey is how to create more value or new value, and maybe you have still some stocks or shares of the company, or you have some earn out, whatever. It's very, very important, because again, if you blow all the shares of the founder away, give him much of money, so he's mentally out. He's figuring out how much is his boat, his car, the house. And the third thing is, which is very important, you have to establish really clear governance, because those guys, they are always used to the idea. If they stand up and have an idea, they do the idea. So which is good on the one hand, because that's what we call entrepreneurial spirit, is have an idea and bring it to the market. But on the other hand, if you're talking about a company which is at the end not only 100 employees, but a part of 1,000 employees, you have to take care of the rules. Yeah. So when we started, we did something like an integration concept. Yeah, but it was driven by all the founders. So we worked 1 year together and we developed all the rules and the ideas. And then if it comes to the founding of the company, it's very, very important to say, okay, if there's a first manager, the former founder, which does not take care of the rules, he's out.